Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming to our Fall 2022 Kickoff. We're really excited that all of you are here. And also, if you want to take a seat, there are some empty seats over there. So if you're in the back, you can take a seat. But we're really excited. We have our opposite team, our sponsors, Professor Cole, who's our faculty advisor. We're going to talk about our programs, initiatives, and open applications. So first, I would like to go ahead and show our video that we created, which is a hype video. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We had some technical difficulties, but hopefully you guys are hyped after the hype video. We also wanted to give special shout outs to B. So B was the one who actually created the video. She's our media officer and has done amazing work with design. Aditya has been helping us stream Kickoff for 6 or 7 semesters now and has been super helpful in setting everything up and making sure that everything goes well. And Anushka actually created a video for spring 2022, so to give a glimpse of what a semester in ACM looks like. I'm not sure if we're going to play that video, but we'll share that after in Discord after the kickoff. So a little bit about me. I'm Saksham. I'm the president of ACM for this year. And what exactly is ACM? So ACM is a team of 80 students, and we have a common goal of a collaborative computing community at UT Dallas. We are the largest computer science and engineering student organization on campus. But having said that, we welcome students from all majors. So you don't necessarily need to be a computer science or engineering major to be part of ACM. And one thing that I always tell people is that ACM is a lot more than a student organization. So 3 years ago, I was actually sitting in the audience in my first ACM kickoff, and the president at that time was Shannon, and she was talking about how she came to find friends in ACM, but instead found a family. And at that time, I didn't really believe it because I was not sure how you can find a family in a student organization. But being part of ACM for almost 4 years now, I can definitely say that I found a family in ACM. Everyone is super supportive, and you are always growing together, not just with the officer team, but the member team as well. So hopefully, all of you can also join ACM and find a family in ACM. And last thing I would say is we have a lot of programs and initiatives, so I would recommend applying for anything that you're interested in, whether you're interested in building mobile apps together or being a leader in the community by helping introduce computer science to underrepresented students in elementary schools, middle schools, or high schools. We have a platform and program for that in ACM, so I would definitely recommend trying it out if you're interested, and I'm sure you'll find that you belong in ACM and you'll find a place in ACM that's best for you. I don't think we're going to play this video. We can try later. But now I wanted to invite Professor Cole to speak. He has been our faculty advisor for more than 10 years now. He actually told us that he was there when we first started HackUTD, and this is our 9th iteration of HackUTD. So we could not be where we are in ACM without Professor Cole. So I just wanted to invite Professor Cole to speak about ACM.
Thank you very much, Saksham. ACM is an interesting organization. Some of you may not know, too, that there's a national organization that is for computing professionals. So I strongly suggest that you should join that as well. $20 a year gets you communications with the ACM. But just being here is good. This is a great group of people. I've loved sponsoring this organization. All kinds of activities. It has really grown. 10 years ago, it was about a total of maybe 30 or 40 people. Now it's how many officers? 70-something officers. not to mention hundreds of members. Okay, hopefully most of you. Again, great group, welcome. Everyone is welcome. Let me stress that. And the other thing about the helping out with the high schools and so forth, there's computer science outreach, which does summer programs. So that's something else to think about. All kinds of opportunity here. This is a big school. We're, I think, the biggest department on campus, computer science. So again, endless choices, endless opportunity. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Coleman. I'm going to pass it on to our Vice President, Jocelyn.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Jocelyn. I'm so happy to see so many of you here today. And I just want to reiterate what Saksham said about there's a platform for everything in ACM. Whatever you're interested in, you can do that in ACM. So we do have 8 divisions, and you see 7 of them up here. That's because one of them is a little new, and we are working on getting the graphic for that. But you're going to hear from the directors of all 8 divisions today, and they're going to tell you what you can do to get involved in their programs and events. And we will also be raffling off an Amazon gift card, so when the check-in link comes up a few slides down the road, make sure you check in through our member portal, and we'll be randomizing a name from there. So how do you become a member of ACM? So there are 2 different paths you can take. The first one is to be part of one of our semester-long programs, and those are on the left there. Today you're going to hear from education, projects, and research. If you join any of those programs, you're automatically a member. Or you can go to any 5 ACM events throughout the semester and check in using the member portal. This event does count as one of them, so if you check in at the end, you'll be 20% of the way there. Now, why would you want to become an ACM member? So I hope you find that why today during Kickoff, but here are just a few perks we'll mention. So you'll be on our official membership record. Sometimes when you apply for scholarships, they actually reach out to Saksham or me and they ask, is this person on our member list? And we can be like, yep, there they are. You can be involved in different member-focused initiatives. We market a lot of different things to our members. We also, if you are a member, you can upload your resume to our member portal, and then we will send it to our sponsors. And some people get internships and different offers through that. You'll also have the opportunity to attend member-exclusive events, and you get to know other members on campus who will become your family members. And finally, you'll be recognized at our end-of-semester event, which is an event very similar to this one, hopefully in a larger room next time, and also some swag opportunities. The member portal. This is your entrance to all things ACM. If you've not been to the member portal yet, I highly recommend going there. You'll need it later tonight to check in. You can scan the QR code. The portal is where you apply to different ACM programs and opportunities. So if you've already applied to projects, research, TIP, mentor program, you have been on the member portal before, even if you are not aware of it. This is how you get credit for attending events, and it's how we keep track of where you are, how many events you've been to, and all the swag and all that stuff. And now I'm going to pass it off to Nina, who will talk about our sponsors.
Hi guys, I'm Nina with ACM Industry. So ACM is responsible for bringing in our sponsors, coordinating events, and we have a great lineup of sponsors this year. So platinum, we have Goldman Sachs. Gold sponsors, Kickoff, EOG Resources, State Farm. Our silver sponsors are CBRE and HubSpot. And bronze sponsors like Capital One and Texas Instruments. And let's just say that we have a really exciting lineup of events coming this semester, so make sure that you stay up to date with our social medias, maybe join the workshops, roll on Discord so that you get aware when new events come up. And definitely come out to our events because it's a great opportunity to network, land internships, and just learn something new. So now I'm going to introduce our first sponsor, which is Goldman Sachs.
Extremely pleased to be here this evening, and for folks that are hearing Goldman Sachs for the first time, a cursory intro. We are a banking services and investment management firm, and that essentially means to make it more relatable to this audience. The bank behind Apple Card, the bank advising pension funds on investment. So that's all us. And very quickly before I sort of hand over to the other sponsors, we were here last year and then we had a great success story in terms of finding talent to come work with us at Goldman, and we hope to continue that this year. We will be back multiple times over the semester back at the campus. So I hope you join us in those events and come intern with us, come join us full time, depending on whether you're a senior or a junior. I will not read through more of those roles. I'll just hang back and then you can come find me and then we can talk about those roles. Again, thanks again for having Goldman Sachs here. We are excited to partner with ACM and multiple other orgs at UTD. Thank you.
Next, we'll introduce EOG Resources.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. It's so great to see so many of you here tonight. We are representing EOG Resources. I'm Daniela. I'm a solutions engineer for EOG. I'm here with Mark and Aaron. Mark and Aaron, who are software engineers at EOG. This is our second year sponsoring ACM here at this campus. We're really excited. Last year we hosted a hackathon, Hack UTD, and we saw some of you there last year. Tomorrow we're going to be back here to host a React training session. So that's going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we're excited for that as well. But let's just kind of go through a couple of slides introducing our company. We are an oil and gas company. In fact, we are the 4th largest producer of oil in the United States. We've grown quite significantly over the years, expanded to different parts of the continental U.S. producing oil and gas. You can see on the map, these are our different basins. We're headquartered in Houston, but we have different offices in Texas and Oklahoma and Colorado. The closest one is actually in Fort Worth. And so one interesting fact about our company is that we are actually among the top companies in the Fortune 500 in terms of revenue per employee. So we're really proud of that, and the reason why we can achieve this number is because of all the technology that we employ in our operations. So again, we're an oil and gas company, but we like to think of ourselves as a tech company as well. On the next slide, you can really see the growth of software development that we've seen in our company. We started building in-house desktop applications, moved into mobile applications, and we've now built hundreds of real-time applications that help us make faster decisions in the field pertaining to our operations. Some fun projects that we've worked on include real-time leak detection in oil and water pipelines. Our team does some reservoir simulation where we employ Dijkstra-like algorithms, and some of you may have already studied Dijkstra's algorithms. We also do a lot of constraint-based optimization to really maximize the recovery of oil and gas in our wells. If you have any questions about those projects, feel free to approach us afterward, and we're happy to chat with you. The reason we can make all of this possible is because we own the entire pipeline of data. Our company creates the data in the field with sensors. We own the second biggest Wi-Fi network in Texas that we use to send that data to our data servers. And then we build applications to analyze the data and deliver insights and actions to our field. So this is just a little bit about us. We'll be sticking around here if you have any questions, but thanks for having us.
Next up, we'd like to introduce Kickoff.
All right. hopefully this isn't the first time that some of you have seen me. We come to ACM every year. But as far as who Paycom is, we're an HR and payroll technology company. We are software as a service model, but essentially we streamline HR solutions for our companies that purchase our software. As far as upcoming events, we're going to be at the career fair, so definitely come and see me. We're going to have some awesome swag over there, have a one-on-one conversation. We actually, in terms of opportunities, we have our software developer roles, our application security analysts, and then internships. We actually have a relatively large internship. Last summer we actually had over 100 software development interns. So if you're interested in that opportunity, we have them on Handshake. Some other events that we have tomorrow, I'm having a lunch presentation virtually if you want to see me after on how to see that. Hopefully Dr. J had distributed that, so you should have some of that info. Then also ACM on the 8th, and then SWE, if you're a part of SWE on the 28th. We're going to have some awesome tech talks. But yeah, that's pretty much everything there. I won't hold you guys up any longer, but definitely come see us. We're going to be on campus a lot. There's going to be pizza at ACM, so if you just want a free meal too, you definitely come on to that. But have a great day.
And now for State Farm.
Good evening, everybody. Good to see some familiar faces. My name is Josh Carl. I'm a technology manager at State Farm, and those of you know Amanda Morgan, she's my partner in crime. For those who know State Farm, so we this the duo here that teams up here for UTD. Again, this is my third year back here. Packed house, so I'll say ACM knows how to pack the house for sure. Not sure if you guys will need a bigger place, but those of you that know State Farm, you know us kind of on the brand. We've been here for several years, but just a reminder here. When you think about what we do, it's not to be a State Farm agent, right? I brought Jake with me. From that perspective, you see him on the commercial that, but really, there's a huge IT infrastructure behind the scenes, right? We have roughly 86 million policies in force to date, 45 million autos, just to put that in perspective. So 1 in 4 cars you see is State Farm. And when you think about the life cycle of insurance, you think about all the advancements in the car from telematics, how we send data with Google back to our Drive Safe and Save, which actually gives discounts for driving. Pretty impressive, a lot goes in. So a lot of different tech stacks. So you hear a lot of frameworks like React, Angular front end, a lot of Spring Java on the back end as well. AWS, so again, large organization, we talk internships, other things of just huge opportunity. Last year I just confirmed with Mandy that in Dallas we had roughly 24 interns from UTD at State Farm here in Dallas. We had a few more, probably pushing 30, aligned to other locations, and my commitment is we need to push that number a little bit, right? So just to show how we're going to be on here, we had great luck here with not only ACM, other organizations for full-time hires. And again, just like everybody else, we're going to be here, probably more than you've seen us in the past. So next week on 9/8, it's just going to be a party. We're calling it a welcome back bash. Where's it going to be again, Mandy? I forget.
ECS West, like the courtyard area.
Yeah, ECS West, courtyard area.
Yep.
Big party, cornhole. We got a brand new football throwing machine thing to throw in. Swag, food, so it'll be a good time. Just to welcome you guys back, come talk as well. Again, the STEM fair, everybody be there as well. We'll have a crew there. And then really we got a tech talk coming up on 9/22, which is a big one, right? And this is one where you talk about curriculum at ACM, no matter what year you are here. We really want to bring in things that maybe aren't taught in the curriculum. So think of things, how do you scale to the masses in corporate America. So again, we have a tech talk coming up on collaborative programming and GitLab with some hands-on stuff, and then of course we'll be a head UTD sponsor as well. So on behalf of State Farm, everybody, just want to welcome you to the new school year. Take advantage here of ACM, and again, internships go live. They're putting it up here 9/7, and we'll get the job fair. So again, software engineers, some other roles as well, but those will be going up here on 9/7. And if you have any questions, feel free to stop us and we can hang around for a little bit as well. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much to all of our sponsors as we came out. We want to take a minute to scan this QR code, and there was another QR code for Goldman Sachs, which we will pull out in a minute. You didn't get a chance to scan that one?
You got 60 seconds.
projects. And before I even start, I want to say amazing turnout tonight. I'm so excited to see so many new faces. And I think Kickoff is one of my most favorite events of the semester, besides Boston Project Presentation Night. But a little bit about what ACM Projects does is that we are a 10-week guided initiative in which freshman to sophomore developers can gain experience with industry-relevant technologies and working in a team. This semester we have 10 teams of 4 to 5 participants guided by a student project manager and an industry mentor. So if you're looking to gain a little bit more teamwork experience and just learn a little bit more about mobile and web app development, it's a great way to get some experience. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Francis to talk about the rest.
Thanks, Anushka. So I'm Francis Massenkai. I'm the other co-director for projects. And as Anushka mentioned, we do have mentors who come in to basically mentor the teams. They work from very well reputable companies, and they basically help out with any questions you have about career development, any questions you have about along the project timeline. And I cannot speak enough about what kind of help and all the great lengths that our mentors help our participants. But if this is a program that interests you, I will say that applications are due soon. They're closing within a week on September 5th, and if you miss that deadline, we unfortunately cannot consider you for this semester, but we invite you to apply again in the spring. And you can see that application at the member portal. You can see that link right there on your screen or on the screens. Apply.acmutd.co/programs. So thank you.
Thanks, Francis and Anisha. Next up, we have Roman from ACM Research.
Are you the kind of person who would enjoy spending a semester with a team, finding security vulnerabilities in a real-life software application? Yeah. How about training a machine learning model to detect objects in a thermal imaging footage? Well, if you answered yes to either of those questions, consider applying to ACM Research, a semester-long program where you and a team of other students work on a tangible research project. And at the end, we present your results at the Grand ACM Research Symposium. You'll be guided by a student lead, as well as a faculty advisor, a professor from UTD. So if you're interested in applying, that sounds like it's up your alley. Just like ACM projects, our applications are due by the end of September 5th. And you can apply at the QR code over there. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Roman. Next, we have Education with Varun and Trevor.
So, hey y'all, I know everyone's here, studying CS or any other major, and we all want that summer internship or full-time role, and it's hard, right? Interviewing is a hard process, very nerve-wracking, there's a lot to know, there's a lot of, especially if you're doing coding interviews, a lot of data structures to know. So, that is why we have this program, TIP, or Technical Interview Prep Program. Basically, we run like a semester-long weekly workshop where we go over every data structure and some behavioral tips and tricks to ace your interviews. And yeah, we'd like for all of y'all to apply there and come out and see how it is. This is going to be our 4th iteration of tips. So we're pretty excited for all the new things that we have in store from the past iterations that we've learned from. And like projects and research, our applications close on the 5th of September. And I'd like to hand it over to Trevor to talk about the mentor program.
Hey guys, so I am Trevor, I'm the co-director for the mentor program. So basically the mentor program, the general gist is that upperclassmen get paired with lowerclassmen. We have like a matching process, so you guys have like-minded interests and skills, and you guys get to meet together and kind of meet every once a month. So mentors, if you're worried about the time commitment, the minimum is once a month, so probably have time for that. We're only limited by the amount of mentors we get, so we take as many people as possible. We have a social and workshop every month, and a lot of our socials have free food, especially in the fall with the Friendsgiving. So you literally have nothing to lose by applying, and you can do it in conjunction with any other program. And also we reward those who are the most active in the program. So if you're just looking to meet some people, pass on some knowledge as an upperclassman or lowerclassman, or just want to get more involved in ACM, feel free to apply by September 7th. And now I'll pass it on to
Next up, we have Abdullah speaking about ACM's annual hackathon and the largest hackathon in Texas, HackUTD.
Hello everyone, my name is Abdullah and I'm the tech lead for HackUTD. So HackUTD 9, the theme for this year is Spaced Out. It is only 2.5 months away, so I expect you all to sign up. We have free food, we have free swag, we're really fun, and we've had $40,000 in prizes last year, and it'll only be more this year. So I do expect you all to be registering right now, so pull up your phone, scan that QR code right now. I'll leave that up there for a bit. Oh yes, any UTD student can apply. You do not just have to be CS or SE or CE. It is open to anyone and everyone if you want free food, free swag, and fun. Alright, so this is actually another one of the projects that HackUTD has been working with in conjunction with ACM Development. So it is an all-in-one event management platform. If you were there at HackUTD 8, you might remember it being used. It was the thing that you're using to scan yourself in. Very efficient, makes everything so much easier. HackSMU will be using it this year, and I expect you all to be using it this year at HackUTD 9 as well. So if you haven't signed up, ix.hackutd.co to sign up for HackUTD 9. It has already powered HackUTD, as I mentioned. It powered WeHack, and it powered Common Hack, the IEEE hackathon. We are also looking for new developers, so you can apply at this link over here. Thank you very much.
Next, we have Suraj for ACM Development.
Hey everybody, I'm Suraj. I'm the Director of ACM Development. ACM Development kind of builds everything that ACM members use on a regular basis. So we build the portal, so the member portal that you all will check in on, and the portal that you'll use to apply to all the programs. We're also building Hack Portal in conjunction with HackUTD, and that's gained a lot of success not only in UTD, but it's also gaining traction outside of UT Dallas as a really great portal for hackathons. And then we're also working on the website and the ACM bot. So if you ever interact on the ACM Discord, you might know the ACM bot. And then we also work on the ACM website as a whole. If you want to gain hands-on experience working on a widely used project that you can get metrics for on your resume, this is a really good thing to have on your resume. Also, we do host coding hangouts right now. They'll be on Discord. We're getting the room reservation set up, so look out for announcements on Discord. And then we're also still running UTD grades. So UTD grades has had some improvements recently, so we've got a better search, and it's also better looking, so the UI has improved quite a bit. Thank you, Eric and David. David's not here. Eric's over there. Thanks, Eric.
Next up, we have Vaishu for ACM Media.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaishu Nala and I'm Director of ACM Media. So Media is basically one of ACM's newer divisions, and we're like a creative team behind all the marketing and design responsibilities that encompass ACM. So our design officers are responsible for creating anything visual related to ACM. So all the merch and all the flyers that you see out, like these ones here, they're all done by our super talented design team, so they do that. And our marketing team is responsible for managing all the social media and hanging up all the flyers over campus. That's all done. Another thing I want to take a minute to talk about is Mr. PG. He is ACM's newest mascot. Now, if you've seen him online, maybe in some videos or like posts, and you wondered what the heck is that, I'll break it down for you. So like I mentioned before, he is ACM's newest mascot, and the name Mr. Peachy actually stands for all the divisions we have here at ACM. So media, research, the DOT stands for development, projects, executive, education, HackUTD, education, community, HackUTD, and industry. So you'll probably see him in some future merch like stickers or keychains, so keep an eye out for him. And thank you all so much.
Next up, we have Gabriella for diversity and inclusion.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriella Sainz. I'm a senior here at UT. So I hope everyone's having a great semester. So far, we're just like a week or so in. So I want to do a quick survey if you all would engage with me. Raise your hand if there's something at UTD that you would like to improve. Okay. A few hands, yeah. Go ahead. Raise your hand if you like meeting new people. Okay, perfect, yeah. One more question, raise your hand if you like learning new things. All right, enthusiasm, learning new things. If you said yes to any of those questions, ACM Diversity and Inclusion is for you. Here at ACM Diversity, it is our goal to create an environment that is actively welcoming to all students on campus. That includes all the cultures, all the colors, all the people that we have here in this room, all on campus, everywhere at UTD. At ACM, we are trying to promote underrepresented communities, especially in ECS, things we can relate to, people we can work with, friends we can make and learn from. So if you are interested in being part of ACM Diversity and Inclusion, this semester, part of our goals is to get more people involved. Right now, it's just me in this directorial position, but I want to have more people. I want to share the wealth of diversity and inclusion, the happiness that everyone can have working on these fun projects. So at ACM, we aim to have a diversity of cultures, of ideas, and an inclusion of everyone's voices, their hard work and their dedication to ECS, and also have some fun along the way with it. So if you're interested in getting involved in ACM Diversity and Inclusion, I will be here to answer any more questions, and I would love to welcome you all to ACM. Thank you guys.
Next, we have the member experience survey. So this is a survey that we asked all our members to fill out, and this is super helpful for ACM to know what we're doing well, what we can improve on, and a lot of improvements that we've recently made has been because of the responses that we're getting from members. So I would definitely recommend scanning the QR code or going to that link to fill out the survey, and it's a super short survey, and after a few days we'll announce the winner in Discord for a $20 Amazon gift card. So next is our newest division, which is ACM Community, and I know a lot of students think that most of our programs are kind of competitive, and they are, so we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to be involved in ACM. So we recently started Community, so you can be involved in a lot more things in ACM, so you can be part of the celebration committee, work on our yearbook, so we actually have our own annual yearbook, and be part of ACM Olympics, outreach, and a lot of other opportunities that Community provides. So first is ACM Outreach. So like I mentioned before, ACM has a new program where we go to elementary schools, high schools, and middle schools and help introduce computer science to younger students. And actually, Gabriella and I went to Skyview Elementary School last semester, and we basically helped introduce computer science to students there, and they were really excited to build games and kind of learn about programming, so that was really exciting. So if you are interested in being part of that, you can scan the QR code or go to the link. Last semester, we only had our officers going to these events, but now it's open for everyone. So if you're interested, just fill out a form and we'll get back to you, and we'll decide on the schedule to go to schools and help students learn more about computer science. When we did orientations before kickoff, a lot of students also talked about how they didn't even have CS courses in high school. So I think these opportunities will really help us introduce computer science to students who might not have resources to know about it. So we'll definitely recommend signing up if you're interested. And next we have ACM Yearbook.
Hey guys, nice to meet you. I'm Alessio. This year I am the yearbook lead for ACM, and so now it's time for the underdog. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should join the ACM yearbook. Number 1, design. We have a super chill design environment. Every Friday we meet. It can depend on what your schedule is. Well, we can always adjust it, but every week we just meet up, design the yearbook, and just have a great time. Number 2 is actually because you can network with every single division of ACM. You'll have an opportunity to network with officers, directors, members, kind of get to know every single aspect of ACM. If you're kind of unsure of like joining like a certain division, gives you this first-hand exposure to each one. And then the last one is friends and family. You get to meet some awesome people, design. We have a super small team right now, but I'm proud to call each one of them my family, and it's just an awesome environment. So I encourage you guys to join. Right at this link right up here. Thank you.
Next up, we have Dara and Kelly talking about Party Planning Committee.
So we basically do what our name says, all right? So we are the Party Planning Committee. We go to like the orientation fairs and we set up the general meetings and such like that to make this a more like engaged and fun community for all of you.
It is open for officers, members, anyone who is like interested in bringing like ideas for these events or be able to like contribute to ACM in a way.
So yeah, if you don't really know art and you don't want to join yearbook, you can always join the Party Planning Committee.
And if you were wondering, we actually got the inspiration for Party Planning Committee from The Office, the TV show. So. Next up, we have ACM Olympics.
Hello there. ACM Olympics is a new initiative that is happening this year, October 7th to 9th. The reasoning behind Olympics kind of has 2 parts. The first goal is to meet other people within ACM. So you can tell by being here, there are quite a few people in ACM, and there are quite a few different corners of ACM where you find your niche. The goal of this is to mix up with people from other divisions, members, officers, everyone, and work with some people you don't normally work with in ACM. So if you're wondering if you're going to be scoring points for your own division, the answer is no. You'll all be mixed up and put on different teams, 4 different teams, and you'll compete for eternal glory, the first winner of the ACM Olympic Games. And the second reason is to give a platform to explore some of your other hobbies besides coding. So some of the events we're hoping to host are coding related, the Capture the Flag and Lead Code Race, but there's also an opportunity to compete for a lot of other events that you might be interested in, like chess, typing, origami, speed cubing, and so on. So if you're interested in volunteering or supervising at ACM Olympics, you can fill out this form and I'll be in touch with you soon. This is not to sign up for Olympics. You will have an opportunity to do that soon.
So here's the check-in link. I would recommend scanning the QR code or going to the link. And like Jocelyn said, you have to be attending 5 events to be a member, and this actually counts as one of those events. So while you guys are scanning the code, next up we'll have our partner student organizations coming and talking about what they do. So I would definitely recommend going and checking out other student organizations on campus. ACM is a really great organization, but there are so many other great organizations on campus, and each organization provides their own value into what they do. So I would definitely recommend signing up for their Discord, going to their website, and checking them out.
It's the same issue from last kickoff. Too many requests. It's been 10 minutes. It didn't raise the off cap.
So we've noticed that there's been some problems with the ACM portal because a lot of people are checking in right now. So we'll actually show the QR code again at the end so you guys can have time to scan it. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to talk to us after the event. So next up is our first organization on campus, SWE.
The mission of SWE is to create a safe and inclusive environment for anyone wanting to pursue a career in engineering. And I want to stress that anyone is welcome, not just women, men can join too. And yeah, so we have a bunch of different programs here, and I'll briefly talk about each one. So first and foremost, if you want to build your network with some amazing companies, we have events throughout the year with AT&T, Capital One, JP Morgan, Kickoff, and many more. They're going to host company tours, talks, workshops, and so many more. So I definitely recommend you guys to come out to those if you're wanting to plan an internship or a full-time offer. And we also have outreach and volunteering events throughout the semester, as well as our socials as well. We also have the National SWE Conference as well. And this conference is a global conference where SWE members across the world come and attend this conference to build their network, attend workshops, and a lot of them gain an offer at the end of it as well. We have a scholarship for that specifically within SWE, and more details will be open to that later on. And this covers your housing and your registration. So now moving on to programs, we have our WeHack, which is an all-inclusive, all-women and non-binary hackathon, where you can build a project, attend workshops, and meet new people. We also have our VidMP program, which is a collab with Women Who Compute. And here, freshmen are paired with upperclassmen, where you can ask for anything, such as how to gain an internship, how to scheduling classes, pretty much anything. And we also have our education outreach program, where here our mission is to give back to the K-12 community through education opportunities. We host a lot of workshop series here as well. And lastly, we have our SWE Match program, which is a year-long engineering program where you can create a program or create a project, research it, and present it at the end of the year. And we have our kickoff tomorrow at 7 p.m. In the TI auditorium, which is ECSS 2.102, I believe. And yeah, follow us on Instagram, and we have our link tree here with all our social media pages as well. Thank you.
Next up, we have Nicole speaking for WWC.
Hello, lovely to meet everyone. Tonight, my name is Nicole. I am the president of Women Who Compute. So, thank you, you made me blush. But, so what exactly is Women Who Compute? Women Who Compute, like SWE, is one of the largest women and technology organizations on campus. We aim to foster a community for women in computing and technology fields by providing opportunities for mentorship and professional and personal development through all these amazing events that we hold each semester. So what type of events do we hold? Well, one, similar to SWE and ACM, we work with a bunch of lovely companies like State Farm, Capital One, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, HubSpot, and so many more. I can't even name them all. But we work with them to put on professional development workshops, like how to build your resume, how to interview, or like just opportunities where you can learn more about the company and the opportunities they offer. We also hold technical workshops with them along with other partner student organizations that you guys will hear more of tonight. And for our bread and butter, our signature event, we have our speed mentoring event every semester. And for those who have had the misfortune of having to hear me speak at all the other kickoffs this week, I apologize for the corny joke I'm about to make. But Speed mentoring, very similar to speed dating, where you spend an hour talking in intervals of 5 to 10 minutes to people. But it's not just like random people like in speed dating. Well, you're still talking to random people at speed mentoring. But these random people are recruiters and engineers from a lot of different companies. So instead of like trying to like hope to maybe get a second date at speed mentoring, you can walk out with like a referral, an interview, or just like connections that you keep in touch with like pretty much for your entire career. And we have our speed mentoring event this semester at the end of this month, so keep your eyes open for that. Spots are limited, first come, first served basis, so we can maintain that one-on-one connection. And like Ifrit mentioned before, we also have 2 programs that we hold in collaboration with SWE, one being We Hack, the gender-focused hackathon, the other one's being the Ladies in Tech Mentorship Program. By the way, mentee applications are open for Lit MP, so definitely check it out. And by now, I have hopefully convinced you that WWC is great, and you're probably thinking, wow, Nicole, how do I join? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You just have to like come and go to our events. Our events are open to everyone at UTD. There's no hard requirement or anything. Come and go as you please. Join our Discord, follow our social media, Instagram to stay updated. And yeah, I hope to see you guys at these events. And I'll also get the SWE Kickoff tomorrow, so check out that as well.
Next we have Neha speaking for We Hack.
Hi everyone, I'm Neha. I'm the Vice President of Programs for SWE this year. Ifrit did a great job of speaking for us and talking about all the programs that we have to offer at SWE. So what is We Hack? We Hack is basically a hackathon based at UT Dallas. We were founded right here just a couple of years ago. And basically, it's an awesome hackathon. We are partnered with HackUTD. So if you love HackUTD, be sure to come out to We Hack because we are their partner hackathon and we are hosted in the spring. So basically what makes We Hack unique is that, well, it is like a traditional hackathon. You can come and make projects, you can attend workshops, and you can win prizes and get free food and all that. And it is awesome. You can also meet our great sponsored companies and network with them. So that's an awesome opportunity. Spoiler, Toyota brought cars last year. And you want to check that out? Anyway, so what makes We Hack unique is that we are a very inclusive hackathon. We aim to make a safe and inclusive environment for all hackers, and we do focus on empowering underrepresented groups. So if regular hackathons intimidate you, definitely come to this. We're super beginner friendly, and even if you don't have any prior experience in tech, we'd love to have you. We're open to all majors as well. And we are excited to announce that we do have workshops throughout the year. So if you loved our workshops during HackUTD or during We Hack, we will be having more workshops throughout the year. So stay tuned for that. And final announcement, I'm excited to announce that We Hack 2023 will be hosted this upcoming February. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, our theme will be announced soon. So follow our Instagram, it's right there. All of our social media links are right there. And yeah, come check out We Hack.
Next up we have Niranjan talking about DSC.
Hello everyone, my name is Niranjan. I'm the president of Google Developer Student Club. So we have one goal, help the students bridge the gap between what they learn in school and what's done in the industry. And we do have that affiliation with the Google Developer community. So what are some of the events you can look forward to? You can look forward to workshops, tech talks, socials. So we host one workshop and one social per month. And on the hackathon train, we also talk about the Google Solution Challenge. It's essentially a 2-month-long hackathon where you get to work with other developers solving real-world problems. And coming up this month, we'll have our info session very soon. And we'll also be hosting a tech talk with the developers. And we have open offer applications, so please feel free to join us. It's our QR code up there and our link tree. Thank you to ACM for inviting GDC to speak with us.
Next we have Kevin speaking for AIAA UTD.
what you want. I know why you're here. You're here to get jobs, right?
Yeah.
How do you get jobs? Internships. How do you get internships? Project. How do you get into a project? Well, you can do ACM projects. They're great. I know a project manager. He was one. He's awesome. Told me a lot about ACM projects, but what if you're not interested in doing purely software projects? Well, that's where we come. Aerospace isn't necessarily a field that you need to know a lot about the mechanics of. I'm an electrical engineering major. I'm the president. How's that work? Because aerospace is an interdisciplinary field, right? If you talk to any aerospace recruiter, they will tell you that their companies are frothing at the mouth for computer science majors. Navigation and control systems, right? Any sort of flight simulations. If you're into that, targeting systems, not my thing. But all I'm going to say is, if you're interested, the link to our Discord is right here. And if you want to know more about how to apply your computer science skills to real tangible projects like autonomous drone, please come talk to me and I'll be up in the corner there. Thank you very much.
Next up, we have Charles speaking for CSG.
Howdy, everyone. My name's Charles. I'm the president of our computer security group here at UTD. We're one of the oldest student organizations here. We've been here since 2007. And what we do is we talk about computer security. Every week we do a tech talk on something that one of our officers is interested in. And we give out free food. It's pizza. Everyone loves pizza, right? For example, we're going to be talking about decompilation this semester. Last semester we talked about auto hacking, so kinds of things you can do to spy on people's cars and crazy stuff like that. It's all very interesting. We usually have one corporate talk per semester, so that's good for connecting with recruiters and getting an idea of what working in cybersecurity is like. We have fire talks at the end of every semester, so if you're working on a project and you'd like to get it out there and try to maybe get people to help you on it, that's a great way to do it. And every once in a while we will work on a CTF. Right now we're actually working on the NSA Codebreaker CTF. So the NSA hosts a big cybersecurity conference, and if you win, you get recruited or something. So if that sounds like fun to you, definitely come along, and we will help you out with that. That's our Discord QR code right there. Our website is insecure right now. Isn't that funny? Our CertBot is broken, so we're working on it. But anyways, our kickoff's tomorrow, so join the Discord, get some free pizza, and I hope to see every single one of you in our chairs. Thank you.
Next up, we have Ryan speaking for Nebula Labs.
All right. Hello, everyone. Can I just get a quick show of hands? How many of you guys have heard of Nebula Labs before? All right, that's actually a few more than I expected. All right. Well, Nebula Labs is the largest open source project here on campus with the intent of building products for students. An example of a product that we're actually working on right now is a degree planner to demystify, flowcharts and hopefully take a little bit of the load off of our very adequately staffed advising department. So we build products like that throughout the semester, And we want for these products to exist beyond just my time here, beyond your time here, beyond Professor Cole's time here. And so that requires for us to have more than just engineering teams. We have a design team that works on ensuring our design language is consistent across all of our products. We have engineering, which I just mentioned, actually cranking code. And then we also have product, which does user research, to determine that what we're building actually serves you, the students. So if you're a student in the audience, regardless of experience, and you want to give back to the UT Dallas community, I highly encourage that you scan that QR code right there and join our Discord. We'll be having our kickoff on September 6th at 7 p.m. I strongly encourage for you to come out, check it out, and hopefully get involved this semester. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Praneet speaking for AIS.
before that, real quick, someone's Lamborghini's in tow. So if that's yours, don't run out the door right now. I just want to introduce you to my boy Biggie right here. He is the president. Hey, is it your Lamborghini?
No, I wish. You seem like that guy with 2 Lamborghinis.
You could have got 3 Lamborghini, bro. Nah. Alright, now, okay. Serious talk though. This is our president, Biggie. I'll let him do the rest of the time.
Yeah.
What's poppin', everybody? Can we up the energy here? Thank you so much for ACM for having us. We are the Artificial Intelligence Society. Basically, our motto is to demystify AI. Where's Ryan? Why don't you take away our time? Like, demystify? You're not that guy, pal. We are. Come on. But yeah, so basically we run events. Our major events this semester is House Kickoff. So basically we're trying to have more, smaller engagements with our troops. So it's kind of like, Gryffindor or like the FAM system for FSA. And basically we're trying to make small interest groups. Like, let's say you like working out. Ryan, can you flex? Thank you. So basically, Ryan is our AIM director, but he's also our current house lead for the gym rats. Basically, they're all going to be working, each house will be working on machine learning projects. Suppose you like, anime, we have one called Weeb Nation. Come on, nobody watches JJK? God.
I do.
Hey, yo, thank you. Oh, let's go. No, so we're trying to get, basically, we're just trying to get people with specific interests into AI, machine learning, even if you're not super into it, or like you're trying to get into it and you're scared, right? We're trying to bring an environment that's super chill, vibey as you can tell, to kind of, get involved and stuff. And we also have other programs like our conference, which is coming up, it's gonna be ahead of that. And also Hiking Out, which is next semester. And then our AIM program, somebody took the word AIM from us. We're taking that back. And I will give it back to Ryan Sharp. Thank you. There we have it.
Thank you, everyone. I am Ryan, the director of a program at AIS called AIM, AI Mentorship. If you are interested in working on a project that involves AI, or more specifically, machine learning, then I encourage you to apply to our program called AIM. If you get accepted, then you will be placed on a small team of students with a mentor, and your team will work on a semester-long program or project that involves deploying a machine learning project to the cloud using technologies such as AWS. So I encourage you to apply, even if you have taken just 1 or 2 programming courses, and I hope to see some of these faces in AIM this semester. Thank you very much.
Follow our Instagram for more information for our officers coming in next week. And if you ever want to talk to any of us about our programs or just want to vibe with us, talk to the guys. And him about AIM, and if anything wants to talk about me about anything like anime. But yeah, thank you so much.
Next up, we have Nesby.
Hello everyone, my name is Chietza and I'm going to be representing the National Society of Black Engineers. We are a student-led professional organization whose mission is to increase the number of culturally responsible Black engineers who excel all academically, professionally, and positively impact the community. We have more than 300 and collegiate professional chapters as well as 75 graduate professional chapters who offer an unparalleled network of diverse engineers and scientists. Now I know y'all didn't really care about that. I'm gonna talk about what y'all care about, your membership. So we have a lot of membership benefits. So first of all, we have over $500,000 worth of scholarships that you all can win. We have career fairs. We automatically send your resume to loads of companies. We also have our own digital collection of textbooks that you can only use if you're a Nesby. And we have volunteering opportunities as well as GPA verification and conventions. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you. Please come. We have our first meeting next Wednesday, September 7th at 7 p.m. It's going to be in the SSA. Make sure you follow our social media. It is UTD NESB. I'm actually the telecommunications chair. So if you want to know more, anything about NESB, be sure to hit me up.
Last but not least, we have Girls Who Code.
Hi, my name is Morgan. I'm Secretary of Girls Who Code.
Hello, I'm Emma. I'm the media officer at Girls Who Code. Can I get a raise of hands of anyone who has heard of Girls Who Code, whether it be through a high school club, summer programs, or something? Awesome. So we're Girls Who Code College Loops, and this is basically the college chapter of Girls Who Code at UTD.
37% of computer scientists in 1995 were women. Now it's only 24%. Our goal as a club here is to help women in STEM and non-binary people feel more supported and find lifelong friends. That way we can help grow that number again and just have a great time. We are going to have a lot of social and tech events in the future, so we hope to see everybody there.
And thank you so much to all of our partner orgs. A few of those kickoffs are still happening in the future, so feel free to attend those. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the raffle for the $50 gift card. Can I get a drum roll? Zachary Morris. Are you here, Zachary? No. You will get an email soon. And feel free to take a picture and mark your calendars. The best way to stay informed of all our events is to be on our Discord. So if you're in there, you'll be aware of these as well. But we will have events with some of our sponsors. So upcoming is EOG Resources, State Farm, and Goldman Sachs. Those are all very good networking opportunities to get those summer internships for the 2023 cycle. And then, of course, Olympics and Hack UTD. I hope all of you attend Hack UTD. And Wednesdays at 7 p.m. is Coding Hangout. So it's a good chill environment. You can come get some homework done, work on some personal projects, meet some new people. And I hope you join us at the end of the semester for our end of semester celebration, TBD.
So the EOG Resources Workshop is actually tomorrow, so you guys can go to Discord to find out more about it, and then join the workshop, and we'll also send out announcements in Discord. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was just give a shout out to the entire ACM team, including Jocelyn, all the directors, and the officers. We've been working super hard for the entire summer, last semester and this semester, to provide a lot of programs and initiatives for you guys. So hopefully you guys can take advantage of that. And we'll also be here after kickoff. So if you have any questions, you can just feel free to come up and ask us. And I'm just going to pass it on to Jocelyn.
If you didn't check in yet, you can check in now. If it goes down again, try to space it out a little bit. Try again in a few minutes. Thank you. Have a good night, y'all.